Hey, what's going on? This is Munzer, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the VanLynk mobile app. Alright, so this is the screen you'll see when you first open the VanLynk app. So we're going to click continue at the very bottom, and then we're going to type in our login email. So I'm going to type in mine, click on continue, and then here we're going to enter our password. So I'm going to click login, and there you go. You're now signed in to your VanLynk account. So this is your dashboard, and this is specific to the staff that you're logged in as. So the first thing we're gonna do is click on the profile picture in the top right, and this is where you'll go to clock in. So I'm gonna click this green button here in the middle of the screen, and we're now clocked in. And then I'm gonna go back. So you'll see the menu at the bottom of the screen. It has different tabs. So right now we're on the home. You also have customers, which is where you'll go to view your customer information. You have work order, which is where you'll go to schedule jobs, work orders. And then we have estimate and invoice here. If you click menu, the very last one on the bottom right, this is where additional menu items will be shown. So right now we have the price book here. So we're going to start out in the work order tab, and we're going to click the plus button in the top right. So I'm going to run you guys through a day in the life of using this software. The first thing you'll want to do when you get a job is create a new work order. So here, this is our customer list that it's showing us. So we can create a new work order for an existing customer, or we can add a new one with this plus button that you see, the dark blue one next to the search. So I'm going to select a customer and then just click select. And then this is where we'll select the service address for this work order that we're creating. So we have different options here if we scroll. So these are existing addresses that we have saved. We also have the option to do same as billing address right here. Or we can click new address. I'm going to click on same as billing address. And then in the bottom right, you're just going to click the next button. So that'll take you to this step, package and PO. You'll notice any fields that are optional will say optional on the top right. So on this screen, we just need to specify our invoice type. I'm going to do time and material and then click the next button. So now we'll just type in our job title. I'm going to put water heater installation, but this would pertain to whatever field you're in. You'll then put a job description. I'm going to say 50-gallon water heater. All right. We'll scroll down and we're going to select the day on the calendar that we're going out to this job. So I'm going to put the 14th, which is today. And don't forget to select a start and end time. So I'm going to go out to this job from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We're going to scroll down. We have the option to upload pictures and videos to this work order or documents. I'm going to click the next button in the bottom right corner. And then this is where we will select the staff we're assigning this job to. So first you'll select a group. And then you'll select your primary tech. So I'm going to assign it to Barry Allen, click Save, and then I'm going to click Confirm in the bottom right. So you'll now have your work order successfully created. It's going to show you a map of your current location and the job site. So we're going to click the back button in the top left, and if you just click Refresh, you're going to see the work order pop up on the screen. If you don't see it here, you may have scheduled the work order for a day in the future, and you'll just have to adjust the date range that is showing work orders for here. All right, so to open this work order, we're just going to click on it and then click View Details. So this is the work order screen. So starting from the very top right corner, we have the Edit button. You'll click on that if you want to change the address of the work order or any details. And then we have these action buttons. So you'll use the action buttons to create a new estimate for this job, a new invoice, a new sales proposal, upload pictures and videos, or notes. So when we're ready to go to this job, we can just click on the address and it's going to open it in our Maps app. Going back to the work order screen, when we're ready to dispatch, we'll just click on where it says assigned in purple. We're going to click dispatch and then save. When you switch your work order to the dispatch status, it's going to send a text to your customer letting them know that you're on the way. So this basically means that you're driving, and once you've arrived to the work order, you're just going to click on it again and then switch it to ongoing and click save. You should now see a green ongoing status. That means the job is currently happening. And from there, we can use any of the action buttons at the top of the screen. So just to show you a few examples, we can upload pictures here. So I'm going to open up my camera, take a picture of my desk and upload it, and then just click save. So that picture is now attached to this work order. We'll see it if we scroll down, and we can open it here to view it again. Now let's say we're ready to send the customer an invoice. We're just going to click the invoice button at the top of the screen. And we can scroll down, and this is where we'll actually build the invoice. So this is scrollable right here. We can add custom items, items from our price book, our inventory, or we can add labor. We're going to keep it simple today and add a custom item. A custom item will allow you to add a custom line item to your invoice where you can enter any description you want for the customer, and then you'll enter a list price, which is the price the customer will see, and a cost price, which will only be used on the back end to calculate how profitable you are. Your customer will never see the cost price. So here we can say water heater replacement. And then we can enter in the list price here and the cost price. We have this taxable slider right here if you want to enable tax, and then we'll just click add. We can submit this right away, or we can save it as a draft. The purpose of saving it as a draft would be to come back to it later. So let's save it as a draft by clicking that button. And then we're going to go back in the top left all the way. And now if you click invoices at the bottom of your screen, you're going to see a new draft pop up on this list. We're going to click on this draft and click view details. Just like the work order, we can upload pictures, videos, and notes to an estimate or invoice. The difference is if you upload it to the estimate or invoice, the customer will see those pictures or videos. So if we click upload right here, we get this pop-up where we can attach pictures or videos. I'm going to capture a picture and upload it, and then we can click save. So that picture is now attached to this invoice. If we scroll down, we'll see it right here. And if we want to attach notes to this invoice, we'll just click comments, edit notes. It'll tell you which section of notes the customer will see. So the very first one, it'll say appears to customer and in PDF. Whereas the last one, tech notes, is internal only. So only VanLynk users within your business will be able to see those notes. So we'll go back. One more thing I want to highlight, in the very top right, we have the bar chart icon, and if you click on that, that's going to open up your invoice analyzer. So this is where we use that cost price that you provide when you add custom items or in your price books. So we're going to calculate how profitable you are. We will calculate commissions for your staff and give you an estimate at the very end of how profitable this invoice is. So you can see at the bottom of my screen here, it says 20%. So we're going to go back and we're going to click the submit button in green on the bottom right. So this opens up what we call the email sender. You can select between a basic or advanced email. The advanced email sender will allow you to customize the body, subject line, and contact list that will receive this invoice, where a basic email is just going to use the default template and send it straight to the email you enter. So we're going to click send. You will now see the status switch to unpaid at the very top of the invoice. And then we have these two buttons here at the bottom right, actions and pay. So we'll click on this line that says by approving, you accept the terms and conditions. This is where you'll flip the screen around to your customer. They can review the terms and conditions you've added in your account settings. And then they can click approve, draw or type their signature, and click confirm. You can also disable the terms and conditions feature if you don't want to capture signatures upon invoice approval. All right, so from this point, we'll just click pay. We have different options for capturing payment here. I'm going to show you guys credit card. So if you've set up Stripe or authorized during our onboarding, this is where you'll be able to enter in your customer's card information and capture the payment. For this example, I'm going to click on cash and click pay. So this is the confirmation screen. It'll say thank you and let you know that the invoice is now marked as paid. We also have a feature called eCheck here, where you can scan the front and back of a check and deposit it directly to your bank just through the VanLynk app. There's no need for a trip to the bank. So your invoice is now marked as paid. We can go back, click on the work order. Once it's completed, we can just open it, click on where it says ongoing, switch it to complete, and save it. So this is now a completed job. We can go back, and that's it. So that's how you book jobs into the system, send invoices and get paid, and capture the customer's signature. A couple things I want to show you that may be helpful. If we go back into the invoice and click View Details, we can scroll down and go to this Payments tab. We'll click on where it says Paid Amount, and this will show us the receipt from the customer. We can open this. So this will show the payment. It will show you the payment number, the transaction details here, and we can void the payment or refund it to the customer using the two buttons at the bottom of the screen. If we want to email a receipt, we can use this envelope icon in the top right, and that will email a copy of the receipt to your customer. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button, and if you'd like to book an onboarding call to learn more, use the link in the description. Until next time, thank you for watching.